So I hereby declare that Hannah Catherine Spencer is duly elected Member of Parliament for the Gorton and Denton constituency.
Okay, bear with me, because this is a lot. I didn't grow up wanting to be a politician. I'm a plumber. And 2 weeks ago, during all this, I also qualified as a plasterer. Because even in chaos, even under pressure, I get things done.
Britain woke up to a political earthquake this morning that saw the Green Party claim victory in the Gorton and Denton by-election. Now, this was a very high-stakes battle that has serious implications for both the Prime Minister and the country going forward. Now, first of all, Labour came not even second, but third place in a constituency that should be the 39th safest in the whole country for the Red team. They were defeated by the Greens on their left flank and Reform on their right. Now, what does this tell us? First of all, Keir Starmer is back in great peril. Backbenchers who were already very hostile towards the PM are only going to feel emboldened by this terrible result for the party. They're going to use this contest as an excuse to really push for a more left-leaning Labour Party, moving away from policies like cracking down on immigration and trying to lessen the bloated benefits bill. They will argue that if Keir Starmer had put up a popular left-wing candidate like Andy Burnham, the party would have done a lot better. And they will say that the sways of votes they bled to the Greens indicate the party needs to move leftward. Now, Keir Starmer will be in a very weak position following this by-election, and he's already having to cave to his backbenchers' demands on a myriad of issues, and it is very likely that off the back of this, we will see Labour inch towards the left, at least until a time where leadership rivals, who will feel even more emboldened by this result, will potentially try and launch a coup. Now, this by-election also signifies a very major breakdown of Britain's traditional two-party system. Labour came third, but the Tories were hardly even seen in the contest, and for the very first time, they are going to lose their deposit, which is the amount they pay to even enter the contest for not securing enough votes. They only managed to scrape around 600. So this really shows that the electorate generally are fed up with the status quo. They don't like either of the two main parties and are very willing to lend their votes to alternative options and to sort of make a noise about how disaffected they are and dissatisfied they are with the status quo. Another issue that arose in this by-election is that of sectarianism. The Green Party, which traditionally focuses on, making rivers clean and making the green and pleasant land stay that way, hardly actually mentioned environmentalism or net zero throughout their campaign. What they did centre, however, was the cost of living and, crucially, sectarian issues that they believe are of importance to Muslim voters. So we saw them put out a video entirely in Urdu that featured pictures of Keir Starmer shaking hands with Modi, the president of India, and also with Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel. So they really tried to play up the sectarian voting. There was even a section in Urdu that said Labour must be punished for Gaza. Gaza was a huge issue that they focused their campaign around, and we even saw new MP Hannah Spencer wear a Palestine keffiyeh in campaign videos. So this by-election can really be seen as a microcosm of the country as a whole, in particular constituencies, and what we will see a lot more of in elections to come. It was a very nasty campaign. All sides really went in very hard on one another. Reform at times were accused of making dog whistles. The Greens were at times accused of kowtowing to Islamists. Labour was accused of, calling Greens a party who want to legalise child prostitution. The whole thing was very, very toxic, and I think we can expect more of that type of politics to come. I'll just add one more issue that we saw come to the forefront in this election, and that was that of the anti-Nigel Farage vote. We saw a lot of people try and coalesce around an anti-Farage candidate because there is a very anti-reform vote out there. However, what this by-election taught us was that doesn't have to be Labour, and in this case, the far left populism of the Greens sufficed as a anti-Starmer candidate for people to coalesce around. So that poses challenges not just for Keir Starmer, but also for Nigel Farage going forward. Now, expect to see a lot of fallout from this by-election. We're already seeing Labour MPs lining up to criticise the PM and the direction he's taken the party in. The one to watch out for now is Andy Burnham, who was blocked from standing in the contest, the Manchester mayor, and it will be interesting to see what move he plays next in terms of his own not so covert campaign to take out Keir Starmer. So lots of huge developments to come.